After this track, I am going to play half of the interview, and then I'm going to play another track by Newton Sam, who born and grew at Jamaica, born and grew at Trenchtown. He even said to me that, he actually see Bob Marley. I never get to see Bob Marley, because when Bob Marley, they come to England, Birmingham, because Birmingham is my location, my mother never want me to go see no Bob Marley, because I was just a little boy then, I think when Bob Marley, they come to the UK, I was only about 10, 11, and I didn't have anybody who would have want to go with me, because my uncle them never interested in no Rasta. They never in the Rasta thing. Anyway, I think I need to shut up now, because DJ MARSHALLX is talking too much. But I think I'm gonna have to do a talk show, a little music and talk show. I think it's due sometime in the near future, because my mouth too big. Me like for chat, but at the same time, it's still like for listening, because it's good for talk, but it's also good to listen. You have to balance the thing, you see me. Anyway, let me see if I can find this track, make sure everything's set up there. This track is called Groundation. Alright, hear them tune here. And right after this, you're going to get the interview from this artist, Newton Sam. Alright, hear them tune here. Make sure I have this thing right. No, something's not right here. Don't worry, we are soldier with them on standby 24/7 and we not make nothing defeat. We hear them tune, yeah.
So a man think it's so easy. Never be like a corn, tossed about on the raging sea. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. Me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. I me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. You may change the course of the river. Given a chance, the river will always flow through. You took advantage of the giver. His story could never be my story too. Hiding the fact that we were kings. Hiding the truth that we achieved such glorious things. Jah would never endorse that play. Now your night is surely turning to day. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. Me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. And me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. The hidden half is being told. Your lies and diversion is really getting old. Deflecting the blame, hiding the shame. Leading the protest, but you still playing the game. Religion imposed to calm the innocent. Milking the cow, confiscating all the contents. To know where you're going, you got to know where you are from. Seek your reality, strengthen your foundation. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. Me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. You better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from. And me say I am a sham, iron. You better know your groundation. You may change the course of the river. Given a chance. truth that we achieve such glorious things. Jah would never endorse that play. Now your night,
yeah, the man saying,
today, you better know your groundation. You better know where you're coming from.
the man say you better know your groundation and you better know where you're coming from, and not true, you know, because if you don't know where you're coming from, how do you know where to go? How do you know where to head for? Are some serious lyrics, you know? Trust me, some serious lyrics. Yeah, man, I have to big you up, you know, Virgin. No, we're not too tough when it comes to pronouncing name, you know, because Virgin should have dropped that name from time and let me practice it out, you know. Because we're not too tough, Virgin, when it comes to name, you know. But sure, you know, easy, you know. You know that, Virgin, now me, you should have dropped that name some weeks ago, Virgin, so we could have practiced it. Cause it's hard for me anyway. Let me try. Because Marcus Garvey said, "Better man try than a man never try at all." I mean, a man be like to try. Me not a man who like to get defeated. Me try a thing and try a couple of times. If it don't work out, then me just move on. Cause best you try, and sometimes when you try as well, you even surprise yourself. So yeah, man, this artist right now interview I come right now with ELDERZAR. Oh, that sound, Virgin, me get it right? ELDERZAR. Yeah, man, what a name. Does that name mean something? Has that name got a meaning to it? Well, I have to big him up anyway, because I know say I'm log on to the big one. You don't know, say it's DJ MARSHALLX in the building, and I know people out there waiting for the interview, you know. But you know, says DJ MARSHALLX on the 16.com radio every Monday from the time, the hours of 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. with the world music show, you know. And I don't play you everyday tune them, you know. Me have your everyday tune, me have your everyday commercial tune, you know. Me have all them tune, but I just want to do a different show instead of the same old show, because there's thousands of internet radio stations, so I don't want to just follow and play everything what everybody I play. Not saying that everything I play is exclusive. Not saying that neither. Anyway, let me see if we can get this interview from the beginning. Let me see. Alright, let me see. Let me set up the levels on this thing and make sure everything right. As I said, the interview, you know, the interview with ELDERZAR. Yeah, that's how we used to do it at school. If you split up the name, it's easier. We're going back at school, you know. As I said, the interview lasted 50 minutes. Wasn't expecting it to last that long. I was expecting it to last about 30 minutes. But it lasted a little longer than how it's supposed to last. And for all those people who interested in or like the tracks, you know, you can buy these tunes if you go on www.elderlagans.com. But you know what I'm going to do as well? I will put that information on my Facebook as well, because, you know, it's not everybody I go grab a pen, you know, and even if I call out the letters of that website, and not everybody I go get it, you know. So I'm still in saying that, you know, just grab a pen and paper, you know, because I know so not everybody's on the Facebook, you know, not everybody come on my Facebook. People are listening from outside. So if everybody grab a pen and paper, and after the interview, I will give you the full information for those who would like to buy an album from this Virgin. Trust me. I'll see if I can squeeze in one or two tune after the interview, and next week as well I squeeze in. I play some more tune next week, but the time is running and there's less than an hour on my show, and I think I need to shut up. You know what people are saying out there, you know, they must say, that guy, DJ MARSHALLX, is he taking something? Is he smoking? Is he high on alcohol? Is he drunk? Is he smoking? Don't smoke. Don't smoke no ganja, nothing, no cigarette, nothing. And I rarely drink alcohol. I'm not really an alcohol man more than that. I'm just I and life. You see me? I've got a glass of water and that's all I've been sipping for the last couple of hours. So I don't know, maybe something in the spring water. Maybe them spike the spring water with something, we don't know. Anyway, the interview I come now anyway. I'm giving you 25 minutes now, 25 minutes next week of live spiel. Let me make sure say everything's set up right so everybody can hear. This there's DJ MARSHALLX again with another interview. And you know, for all those people who regular listen to my show, you know, I call my show the World Reggae Show, World Music Reggae Show, because most of the artists I play, and most of the artists I play, it's your up and coming artists and a lot of unknown artists. And some of these artists, they may be even big in their area or in their city, but they're not known like, say, international. You know, like we have the Sizzlers, we have the Capletons, the Morgan Heritage. Those artists are big artists. They're known more or less all over. And he's still saying that they're still not known all over, but, you know, them already established. So, you know, those are not the artists I'm going for. So, as I said, another interview, I've got a brother right here, and I want to say greetings to you. And the first question I want to ask you is, when did you first start your singing career, and you know, what country are you from? So, Virgin, the floor is yours.
Bless up, DJ MARSHALLX.
Yeah, bless Virgin.
Well, this is Newton's, a.k.a. ELDERZAR, singer, songwriter, producer. Basically a one-stop shop, do all my stuff together, get it together, and I'm just producing music for the wider audience, you know, to the best of my ability, trying to bring back the love to the music.
True.
Musically speaking, started my musical career at a very early age, not in the producing or production side of it, but, you know, when I was a younger lad, a boy of about, say, 9, 10 years old, I used to put on Christmas concerts for the neighborhood kids, and that's where my love for music started.
Okay.
But then I gravitated towards getting on all again the teenage years. I started listening more intently to the greats like King Tubby's, you know, listen rhythms like that, and you've got like the Alton Ellis's, the early Dennis Browns, and people like that draw my influence from. And due to my love of music, I came through listening to R&B and soul. That was very prevalent back in the days. Incidentally, I'm from the West Indies, Jamaica.
Right. Okay.
You see, and we're talking about like in the early 80s, soul and R&B was dominant in Jamaica. Reggae music could only be heard in the dance halls.
Okay.
Because that was played on the radio as much as soul and R&B was the dominant music we grew up to. So I grew up to all of the greats in terms of that and owned myself.
Okay. So you're saying that in Jamaica at the time, in the 70s, early 80s, there wasn't a lot of reggae music being played. You said it was dominated by soul and R&B.
Yes, anybody who is from that era would know and could certify that was the state of play at that time. You know, as the modern people, I saw the thing say.
Okay.
But that's how it was. You know, you only could hear reggae music like in the shops. When you went to a party, you would hear reggae music, because incidentally I had some cousins from London that came over and they were surprised that they couldn't hear reggae music as much as they could in England.
Yeah. Well, you know what you just said there a while ago. There's people who would be very surprised about that, because there is, people out here who is, really fanatic to reggae, who has never been to Jamaica before, and they don't know the history. So, for some people that will be shocking to know that it was dominated by soul and say R&B. You know what I mean? So tell me something then. So like like the Wailers them now, the original Wailers, didn't they used to play in of those artists,
Yes, the Wailers used to be playing around back in the days. As a matter of fact, the Wailers is Bunny Wailer, Bob Marley, and Peter Tosh. They used to sing R&B and soul. That's how they started.
Yeah.
They came out as a cat hero singing R&B and soul before they actually turn over to reggae.
Yes, you're right.
But when they started on, that's what they had to do to get to play.
Yeah, that's
because reggae was supposed to was being shunned. I mean, now it's completely changed. Dancehall is everywhere.
Yeah.
Reggae is everywhere. You go to Jamaica, you got so many radio stations, and everybody is reggae. I mean, reggae is international these days. Even big foreign artists have got a bit of reggae music in their itinerary to sort of inject some light into their music, whether it be hip hop, or soul or whatever. It is. You've got a lot of big artists jumping on the bandwagon, But that's here, reggae has blossomed over the years. But in the early days, it was on the ground, well on the ground.
So you're saying in the early days, reggae used to get a serious fight.
Yes, it was looked upon as ghetto music, as it is still that sound of the ghetto. It's still the sound of the dancehall is taking that genre and taking over that. That's the voice of people, so to speak.
Okay, and like how you said, it was looked down on. Is that because reggae music has got we're not saying every artist, but at the time and even now, reggae have a message. Even though we know there's love songs in reggae, reggae is a very message music, because the biggest influence on my life is listening to reggae music in the 70s, especially roots and as well lovers rock as well, or rubber dub, but it was mostly roots is very influence. So is it because it kind of wake up people get conscious and looking to themselves? Could that be the
as I stated before, it is the voice of the people, the voice of the suffering class, the poorer class. They were putting over their arguments to the greater public. Okay. And it was shunned by the upper classes because of that in the beginning. They weren't associated with it because you're a ghetto if you listen to reggae and that sort of thing. But now I said now it's all changed. Roots and culture has something to do with the Rastafarians.
Yes, yeah.
And their fight that they had back in the days.
Yeah.
They went through tremendous pressure to establish themselves. And anything associated with them was buried as well.
Look at that, man.
Bob Marley really put Rasta on the map.
Yeah, true.
Before his time, I was there.
Yeah.
The police used to hold them and cut it up. But they never. Yes, man.
That's bad. That's wicked.
They used to be abused. Anybody, if you listen to Muta Maruka, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because he survived it.
Yeah. So you're saying in them days, Rastas used to be used and abused, and it that
Yes. Okay. And anything associated with them, like roots and culture, which they are the ones that propagate roots and culture. It's associated with them. They were vilified for that as well, and anything associated with them was also vilified. So it's just coming to the forefront now. With the event of Bob Marley coming out and the world accepting reggae music as it is, because reggae is a very powerful music.
Yeah, it is.
It is very, very powerful. You can feel reggae. I don't say other genres of music are not as powerful, but reggae is really hits you. The beat is there, the vocals is there. It's very meaningful. Very meaningful. There's a lot of soul in it.
And it has gone international now, isn't it?
That is one of the reasons, because anybody can feel it. You got people singing to reggae music in English that don't even speak the language.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
That's how powerful it is. They don't know the phrase they're repeating, but they just repeat it because it's there.
Anyway, Bertrand, we kind of drift a little, but you know what? I think I'm going to have to do a part 2 interview with you,
Yeah, well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Well, when speaking about my production, going back to me and
let me come back to you, Bridget, because as I said, I'm going to have to do a part 2, but let me come back to you. But still, to do with the Wailers and other artists, it still connect up. It still connect up with your thing.
Yes, music is a link.
Yes.
Music is a link. I mean, those are my early influences. Yes. I mean, I am from, I grew up in Trenchtown, where Bob Marley comes from.
Okay.
So I've lived my life. I was born on the outskirts of Trenchtown, went to Trenchtown school for 10 years,
Right, okay.
So I know where Bob Marley comes from. I'm not saying that me and Bob Marley are the same. I'm just saying that I was there when he was there.
Okay. Well, let me ask you the last question about the Wailers, and then we want to come back, interview about yourself. Because, as I said, I definitely want to do a part 2 interview with you. You ever did meet any of them, Peter Tosh or Bonnie Wailer or Bob? You ever see them or you in the Wailers?
I've seen Bob Marley. As I said, we came from the same year. I've seen him play football. I haven't really sit down and yes, because he loves football. Yeah.
Yes.
They used to play football near the school I went to. So I went to Trenchtown School as well.
Okay.
So and they're just down the road from me. But Peter Tosh and Bonnie Wailer and Peter Tosh I've never actually seen because they just came in and out.
Okay. So Peter Tosh and Bonnie Wailer, they wasn't they wasn't from Trenchtown, or they just used to pass through.
Yeah, they were in and around. But when Bob Marley lived there, they were in and around. They probably lived there for a little while, but they moved out after a while. Right. But Bob Marley always stayed there until he moved up to Papine, up that side where we had that house up Hope Road.
All right, okay.
But by the time they had split up and he was just Bob Marley and the original Wailers they have now, not Peter Tosh and Bonnie, who were the Wailers. Okay, and that was 56 Hope Road. Yes, that's 56 Road, but that was where according to me took a part of the ghetto uptown.
Yes,
which they didn't like. They did not like that at all. I'm telling you. They did not like that.
You must have got a fight, the authority, the system. They don't like that. I tell you, man,
they did not like that. If it wasn't for his international fame, he could never have pulled that off.
Yeah, I just said...
How she had up there stood up.
Look at that, Virgin. Anyway, let me come back to you, Virgin, because it looks like we will go have to do a part 2 and a part 3 interview. Anyway, there's
let me just big up a few DJs while I'm here. I have to give props to DJs like from Excellent Radio, Dave West.
Yes.
And Chris.
Okay.
Part of T.
Yes, Virgin.
I'm TJ, big up all the DJs. You got DJs like Red Lion and Dr. B, other DJs.
Yeah,
anyway,
the
great MARSHALLX,
Yeah, man,
anybody, my music, my music is, I've got my website, and I said, which I built from scratch. Right. That's www.elderelegance.com. That's Elder, ELDA, bar, not underscore, bar, right. Elegance.com. And or anybody who likes my music and wants to go on to get my music can actually go there. Click on that and you can go there and you'll see the page. You click on that right now and it takes you to the page where you can preview all the songs that are there. Right. My songs are being played around to wide accolade at the moment, so Okay. You can go there. Remember ELDERZAR, I said Newton Sam is the name, but ELDERZAR is my stage name. So, anybody who will gravitate toward, they would know me because I've been around like about 2 years now. I'm trying to get things off the ground. So, I've got 1 or 2 tracks out there. Just follow that, and that link will take you straight to my website, Anybody want to get that in contact with me, my email, elderzar14 at gmail.com. That's ELDERZAR14 at gmail.com. That's ELDERZAR. And you can just drop me a line or whatever, and we can take it up from there.
All right. Anyway, Bertrand, there's still another 10 questions we want to ask you, and we still have number 1 question. That's why I said there have to be a part 2 and a part 3, because there's a couple more questions I want to ask you. Anyway, the second question I want to ask is, did your family and your brethren, your sisters, encourage you to sing, or your partner, what did you? You know, did they encourage you? You know, your family?
Well, to be honest, my mother's is in the church. She's a devout Christian.
Okay.
And in the early days, she used to do a little choral singing at school, so I probably get some of that. My father has nothing to do with singing. He plays stuff. He's not a DJ, but he loves he has nothing to do with singing, you know?
He doesn't, okay, he's not that interested in singing.
No, he's not at that. I mean, to be honest with you, none of them are now at the moment because, you know, Christians don't have to have anything to do with reggae music.
Yeah, because they call it circular music, and you know, they still call it circular music.
Yes, but they've never discouraged me from, I am the one that says myself back till now because I wanted to learn my craft to the point where I can actually do the music I find here in my head.
Yeah.
Owing to the fact that I've taken my music to other engineers and studios before, and when it comes out, it's not what I want.
Yeah.
Because every engineer has their own idea of what they want.
Yes.
So I have waited until I can actually produce my music the way I want it, and then, you know, so that's why I waited this long to actually come out on the scene. Now I feel my music is at a point where I can portray it the way I want it, and I can give it over to the people. And I've got quite a good feedback from what I've been doing. People really love what I'm doing, so, you know, it has been worth the wait in my aspect. Yeah,
that sounds good, man. That's that's what I like to hear. Because I mean, it sounds like to me, right, you know what you want.
That is the thing.
Yes. You know what you want.
You know, it's not so much what you want, you know, because it's a fine line.
Yeah.
You have to still put out what the people that need to hear, but at the same time, I don't want to be like everybody else out there.
Yeah. I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to do, is own my sound to my own, you know, and at the same time to something that somebody else can get pleasure out of as well.
Yes, yeah. And then when you sing as well, you like to know even a child to a middle age to an elderly, regardless of the age, them can listen to it. Because, you know, there's some tunes them out there, you know, you don't want your parents, or your uncle or aunt to listen to.
My parents can listen to my songs anytime, because I don't do slack songs.
Yeah.
I refuse to do any slap songs. I refuse to do gun songs. Any gun song I do is telling people to leave it alone.
Yes. Positive.
You know, I'm rebuffing them things. I do not promote them.
Yeah, because, you know, there's some artists out there, and I'm not going to mention any of the names. You know who they are. Who I hear some of them singing some slack tune and gun lyrics, and I'm like, I wouldn't expect it from him. You know what I mean? You know some of the artists. We don't have to mention any names, but there's some artists out there, and some artists out there I'm really disappointed by. Some I'm not shocked by, but there's some of them who supposed to deal with the truth and rights, and I'm like, no, man, you don't need to go down that road there, you know.
The thing is what some of them are contracted to be companies who demand this.
Yeah.
Because it's a current environment. That's a state I don't want to get into, because I don't want to tell me to do what I don't want to do.
Yes.
You understand me? I don't want you to tell me to do something I don't need to be right and righteous.
Yeah.
But if you notice that the slack lyrics and the gun lyrics is dominant in the dancehall sector.
It is.
You know, and that's what I think what is happening here. There are forces at work that are
bigger forces.
I'm not doing that. I'm doing it deliberately.
Yeah.
And when they build an artist up on those sort of lyrics, and the world see them, then everybody sort of like get in line. But at the same time, they're killing the music by doing so.
Yes.
But that is the aim, and these artists don't realize that that's what's happening. All they're in it says, we're going to get a big money, we're going to get a big change. I can build a big house, I can buy 3 cars. You know what I mean? They're not looking at what they do for the music, because it will be there for 2 or 3 years, and then they go away and enjoy their riches, and that's what they come for.
Yes. But the thing, you know, Virgin, when them sell out them thing, that means the message get watered down.
That is what is happening.
And it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It can't be good. There's no way it can be good. I mean, I'm not calling any artist's name. Every artist do them thing, and I pick up their efforts, you know, because every little bit, yes. But, you know, at the same time, you have to be careful, because you are who people are following and listening to.
Yes.
And if you tell them about killing your brother, shoot your brother down, that's what they're going to start doing.
That's not good. And then
it's not good.
It's not. And then, Virgin, you can go to a dance now and you step on a man toe accidentally and he say sorry to him. And he remember the gun lyrics that he might listen to and it come in him head and he want to act it up on you. And he say sorry to him. You know? He say sorry to him.
Yes, but that don't count because the lyrics in there that tell him to do something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can say, you know, music is second to food, you know, and you have good food, bad food. So it depends what you put in. That's what you're going to get out.
Exactly.
So Bridget, I'm so glad, and I have to say respect due to you to hear that. You know, sell out yourself for money.
No. Why? I'm not here for it. As the Chronic says, we do it for love.
Yeah.
We don't do it for money.
Yeah.
I love that song because the message is so real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. For real.
Love, we don't do it for money. Yes, that's it.
All right, Bridget. So, what other music you listen to? Is it just reggae, or you listen to any genre of music? What the art? I
listen to all genre of music. I listen to music that is good. Well, I deem to be good, and it's got a groove with it.
Right. Okay.
I listen to R&B. I listen to soul. I listen to jazz. I listen to country. My music range is varied. I listen to calypso. I mean, over the period of time, you hear me put two songs out. Very much like what I'm talking about. I've got a calypso song.
Right.
I've got a country song.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
But I listen. And I pull influence from them, you know, the Johnny Cashes and you know all those classics.
Yeah.
You know, these are solid songs.
Okay. You know? Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm glad. I kind of glad to hear that still, because I know there's some people out there, even as some of my brethren, them have some brethren out there, and even one or two family members who, and some sisters, not a lot, but one or two of them stuck into just listening to a period of music, either ska or rocksteady, or them would just listen to reggae, or them may just want to listen to dance, or like some of the young generation. And you know, it to me, even though me not tell nobody what to do or what to listen to, you know, when you listen to different genre of music, it helps your body and mind to grow.
It does. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Because music over the years don't change. People said, oh, there's a new music coming out. But if you listen, there's no new music. Most music are made up of a series of different other music.
Yes, yeah, true.
They're put together in other ways and over different angles and what have you. You know, if you listen to a song, you can hear another song playing within it.
Yeah.
If you know what you listen to. But that's the influence that you grew up with. Yeah. Over the years, listen to all different kind of things that to make you get beautiful composition together.
Yes, yeah, true.
Like a symphony, you know what I mean?
True.
And that's where you get to draw them things from. So when you pigeonhole yourself, as they say it in the music business, you listen to just reggae alone, that's all you're going to be producing is a reggae sound. You can never make the next sound or help to develop the next sound. Because you know it helps to draw from.
Yeah, true. And you know as well, I'm going to be honest, because I will put up my hands as a little boy growing up. The only thing I used to listen to was 100% organic Jamaican reggae. Even back in the day when my sister them used to buy Lovers Rock, like, you know, your Louisa Marks and your Sandra Cross and your...
Yeah, Sandra Cross, yeah.
Me used to tease my sister and say, why don't I buy them little idiot? Sophie, Lovers Rock. And the funny thing now, you know now, I seem to love them Lovers Rock.
Because they've got a meaning and they've got soul.
Yeah, but at the time it's just pure organic, undiluted Jamaican reggae. You couldn't get me to listen to no other genre of music. But you see now, you know, my mind is open, and me even listen to some Cuban music and even some African music. Cause you know, you have some good artists out of Africa, like Lucky Dube. You know,
yes.
Great Lucky Dube.
Yes. Oh, of course.
Alpha Blondie.
You have to listen to those, man. Alpha Blondie, I listen to Gentleman, I listen to all of them.
Yeah, man.
I listen to all of them. You know, I'm telling you.
Man, that's so nice, that's so good.
My CD collection is very varied. I listen to all of them.
Yes.
People were surprised that I listen to all Jim Reeves. I listen to all kinds of music. Because Jim was one of my dad's favorite.
Yes, classical artists. Because you know some people out there, it's almost like they put a straight jacket in their mind. It's like them box up them brains.
That's not me.
It's not good.
That's not me. No, that's not me. Yeah. If you listen to my songs and listen to the composition of it. Listen how I put it together. You will hear influences from everywhere.
Yes. All
That's
the
right.
tune that they groovy kind of love.
Groovy kind of love. You know what I mean?
A big tune them. And
I listened to one tune. I could never believe I could do that way I did it.
big tune.
You know, and that tune really moved me when I heard the first time when I heard Phil Collins' version.
Yes.
I thought, this time the tune was nice.
Yeah.
And I said, if I'm going to approach that, I have to do something nice as well.
Yes.
I don't believe in a cover version of any song unless you can actually bring something.
Yes, bring something nice. Yes.
Not just new, but nice.
Yeah. And
you know, and I think I have. I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I think I've done this justice.
Because look at this now. You did that cover version of Groovy Kind of Love, and then from there now, I Love King Selassie. No,
yes.
Which is 100% a different kind of vibes. So that shows you there. And the reason for that is because, as you said, you know, limit yourself when it comes to music.
No, I don't limit myself at all. And that speech that Selassie I gave is one of the greatest things I've ever heard.
Yes, yeah.
And that's why I have to use it in the middle there. I'm telling you, man, that comes from a true humanitarian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big tune. And was the original singer for that? Was it Michael?
I mean, there are influences on it. I mean, Michael Rose.
Yeah, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that's all for the interview. You know, that is all for the interview, and I'm gonna play the other half next week. That is 25 minutes of the interview, and it went fast, and I'm gonna play the other half next week. But the other half is not part 2. You know, it's just that is me decide to split it because it's almost an hour, so. You know, I don't want to play a full hour. I could, but I said I'm going to decide to just split it up. And as you can see, for those people out there that listening, is a very, 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 very interesting interview, as you can hear. Very, very interesting interview, you know, by, as I said, a brother by the name of ELDERZAR. And for all those who, you know, interested in this artist, maybe you like his music. He's got a website, and his website is www.elder, ELDA, elegance, ELEGANCE.com. And I'm gonna announce that and mention that again, so give people time to get a pen and paper, the whole time something pen and paper. And I'm gonna also put it on my Facebook as well, but I will also mention it again because not everybody come on my Facebook, because some people are listening from outside, people are listening with other players, so not everybody who's listening, you know, is actually have come on my Facebook. So don't worry, you know, don't worry, you know. I mean, I'm going to mention it again, you know. So because I did say before, for those who may be interested in this artist, maybe a promoter may be listening, maybe you want to book him, you know, maybe a sound system, DJ, selector, operator listening, maybe you want dub plates. Maybe a radio DJ presenter is listening. Maybe you would like jingles, you know, or maybe you would like to buy some tune, some of his music, or download some of his music. If you go on www.elder, ELDA, plus I don't know what it's called, you know, that kind of icon, and it goes across in the middle. I don't know what it called. He's an old school guy, you know. I use new school technology, and the rest of it is elegance, ELEGANCE.com, and that will take you to his website. And you can buy tunes by him, you know, sell, you know, albums. Also, he's got one of his virgins on there as well, who's a singer by the name of Derek Peter. Derek Peter has got an album called So In Love With You. And my interview will be coming with Derek Peter, because I've interviewed him last week So just watch this space. And plenty more interview to come, you know. But that is a very interesting interview. And I am actually on his website. And this is what it says on his website. It's not going to read everything on his site. Welcome to the home of ELDERZAR music. Feel free to click and listen to our wonderful choice of music. You know, there's a shop on there. You know, there's information about ELDERZAR as well. You know, so you have a choice. So as I said, for those who, you know, like his music, his, you know, rhythm, lyrics, pure clean lyrics, you know, no slackness, no gun lyrics. You know, anybody, any age, from the elderly to the middle age to the young, can listen. Anybody can listen. You know, you don't have to be listening to it, and maybe your grandmother or your grandparents, for those who have a grandparents, you know, close to them coming in the room, you don't have to like, I'm going to have to take off that, you know, because there's some disgusting, dirty lyrics. I don't want them to hear. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Maybe they may even they may turn on and say to you, where you get that artist from, that song, I would like a copy. So anyway, so as I said, I'll put enough information of the artist on my Facebook anyway. So I'm gonna play you the final tune by this artist, and this one is called Take the Wool From Your Eye, because there's a lot of people who's, you know, it's like them eyes closed, and it's like them drunk. You know, some of them should remove the wool from them eyes so they can see a bit clearly. But some doing it still, you know, some doing it but slowly but surely. Anyway, there's 25 minutes of DJ MARSHALLX show to go, so I'm going to give you the final tune from ELDERZAR. See? He said, Virgin, you only give me about less than an hour for practicing him. You know, you should have given me weeks. You should have, sure, we're not saying nothing to him still, you know, but as I said, the other half of him interview will come next week if live speed. Anyway, here's a tune by him, another big tune. I wanted to check the lyrics, you know. The lyrics them is very serious and heavy. Hear them tune, yeah. Just want to make sure everything on this thing you turn up right and I turn up wrong. Alright, as we move and groove, hear them tune.
Watch out, open your eyes, my people. They're looking for you. Watch out, open your eyes, my children. I'm looking out too. Is it just me or is everyone looking the other way? Atrocities in life are all around, but no one has nothing to say. They're feeding us lies and their alibis, hiding the truth in broad daylight. You're trying to climb up the tree of truth, now they're coming to destroy the roots. Take the wool from your eyes. They're trying their best to control you. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Riding on golden lies. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Telling you that go jump over the moon. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. How could a dish run away with a spoon? Take the wool. Come on the scene, them a lay foundation. Put on the makeup, now the seduction starts. Christline, your money, them a glisten like gold. The stage is set now for the leading part. Yeah. 6 for 4 and 9 is their usual route, preaching about things that they know not about. Softly, softly, gently now, watch out, here comes the clouds. Take the wool from your eyes. They're trying their best to control you. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Riding on golden lives. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Telling you that don't jump over the moon. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. How could I dish run away with a spoon? Take the wool. Open your eyes. Take the wool from your eyes. They're trying their best to control you. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Riding on golden lives. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes. Telling you that don't jump over the moon. Take the wool. Take the wool from your eyes.
Yes, yeah. Trust me. Big tune, you know. And you know, at them tune that me love, you know, roots, reality tune, you know. Conscious tune for wake up people. At them tune that will wake up people, you know. Obviously, and not everybody it'll go wake up, because some people gone. Some people just... Some people you can reason and you can get through to them, but you know, when somebody drunk, them pissed out of them brains, as we say in England, it don't make no sense. You try talk sense to them, but if you see them as if them sobering up a little, then you can get through. So as I said, for those who like the style of this artist who I've just played off of the interview, you know, as I said, he has got a website, and I will put some information about his website on my page. And his website is www.elda, and I don't know what that symbol is. It goes across in the middle. There's a old school guy, you know, even though we look at 21. Elegance, ELEGANCE.com /media. I never see the /media in my eyesight, but I do not think I need an eye test. I think I need an eye test. And, you know, there's albums on there. There's an album you can buy. The album is called My Love For You, and that is £6. I don't know how much currency that is in your country, but you'll have to go on the website and use one of the converter. There's another album on there as well you can buy. But no, sorry, I don't think that other album come out yet. That other album don't come out yet, but that other album is $7.99, and it have a track on there, I Love King Selassie, which I've got that track, and I will be playing that next week. And you can see the tracks then which is on there, and I believe you can listen to some samples as well. Plus as well, there's a brother on there, his album is for £11. His name is Derek Peter, and his album is called So In Love With You, you know, and he's got 15 tracks on his CD, and I've done an interview with him which I will be playing in about 2 or 3 weeks time if live space, or watch this space, Derek Peter. Yeah, and as I said, for those who would like jingles, maybe as I said a sound man and he would like some dub plate, jingles, whatever, you know, this is the man, you know, go on his page, even Facebook as well. He's on Facebook. You can contact him also on Facebook. The name is Newton, Newton, Newton Sam, SAM. So that's one way of getting through to him. You may want to talk to him personally. He's a nice brother to talk to, He's not an aggressive, egotistic kind of brother, because if he was, I wouldn't interview him. So we have to big him up. Big up all the people who have interviewed, and big up everybody who I talked to on the Facebook, because most people who I talked to on the Facebook is very pleasant. One or two people are a bit nasty, and a little disrespectful, but me have a strong back, my skin kind of thick, as them would say. That mean my brain, so I don't get that easily offended. Back in the day I did, but I got. Anyway, as we move on, groove, and like what is 15-20 minutes of the show, I'm going to just end the show with some ladies, Now, the track I'm going to play is by an artist by the name of Queen Nafati.